We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Johnny Cueto is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Johnny Cueto is an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
Ready now, Eduardo Nunez, and we are set for baseball here this evening. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight, 57 degrees at game time. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat, and Cueto starts him out with strike one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now it'll be the Giants' turn, no score. Michael Wacha is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants, the shortstop,
and a fastball's in there for strike one.
Crawford.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Steven Duggar started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Alonso is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Giving chase is Nimmo. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still no score. Next up from New York, Pete Alonso. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Alonso.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
2-1 now. Now here it comes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping up now, Yoenis Cespedes. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
From the belt, the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two. Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Alonso over at second. Cespedes at first with no outs. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Count. The pitch pulled high in the air out to left field. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball.
0-1.
Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Pence. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The center fielder, number 9.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. On the ground to the right side. Taken in by Flores on the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the inning now, and up next the right-handed bat of Yasiel
The
Puig.
left fielder, Yasiel.
First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Evan Longoria comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1-1 the count now. This is in the air to left. Cespedes is there. 2 down.
Batting 7th, the first baseman.
So stepping in, Brandon Belt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Good arm action on the circle change. Swung on and missed. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that...
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Giants leave 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Michael Walker. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Michael Walker.
Now the pitch.
Nope. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Fouled off. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Eduardo Nunez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
That evens it up, 1-1. Now the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. They come in ranked near the bottom of the league in run production, and talking with some of the coaches during batting practice, it's clear they're doing all they can to figure out ways to generate offense. One of them told me, "I think we need to start getting creative. What we're doing isn't really getting it done right now, so I think we'll look to shake things up in the lineup and maybe try to get a little more aggressive in terms of running the bases." Some things to keep an eye on the rest of the way, guys.
The catcher.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 16.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting 9.
And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Cueto.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. First pitch on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 35.
Digging in, Brandon
Shortstop,
Crawford. He got
Brandon
called out on strikes his last time
Crawford.
through. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Giants down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Justin Upton the next to hit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Here's Upton on his way to second now. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And Upton is in there at third with a triple.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one as he hustles into third. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A lot of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Fouled away. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
2-2, here it is. Line towards center field. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and that gives the Mets a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Hit to third. To second for 1. To Belt for the twin killing.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go as the third baseman, J.D. Davis. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Right side hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is popped up near second base. And Crawford will make the play, and the inning is over. So 1 run on. So in now for San Francisco, Steven Duggar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Steven Duggar.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Heading out toward shallow right. After it is Upton. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Yasiel Puig. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Waka looks in. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Puig's got a read on it. 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the veteran right-hander Michael Waka will hit next. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row, loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Popped up. Longoria has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Leading
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The second baseman.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. First pitch of the at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Upton's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Grounded to third. First, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Digging in now, Brandon Belt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Waka gets the sign. Here's the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Digging in once again, Andres Jimenez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The right fielder, number 10, Justin.
Here's Justin Upton now. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Ned. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
So here's Pete Alonso, and Cueto starts him out with strike one. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and up next the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and there's a line drive, base hit to left field. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. J.D. Davis the next at bat. Base hit, line drive into. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Cespedes isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores as they extend their lead to 3.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Now here's the Giant skipper making his way out toward the mound, and that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Danny Jimenez, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 52, Danny Jimenez.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Ramos has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now. Jimenez playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Swinging on 3-0, now 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, just a brutal hop. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Brandon Nimmo.
Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. So he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Here's the 2-1 home. 3 runs already home here. Still even at 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. So digging in now, Aramis Garcia will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And now a pitch on the way. Another one sent foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And there's one down now.
The pitcher, number 52, Daddy Jimenez.
Donovan Solano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Donovan Solano.
Too low, 1-0. He'll enter play here at 293. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Hit back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
At the plate, Brandon Crawford, been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They're down 4-0. Marlene Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 97, Harlan Garcia.
All set for the start of the inning and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Michael Walker. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Garcia over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
So coming to the plate, Andres Jimenez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Mets are out on top, 4-0. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Got him. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he sends it on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Jimenez is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Stepping into the box, Wilmer Flores. A hit in 2 tries so far. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Justin Upton will start things out when we return. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mets lead this one 4-0. Tony Watson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Tony Watson.
Now batting, Justin Upton. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Up next for the Mets.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. To the left side, but it's well foul. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Drilled on the ground to short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Just hit it.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And that misses 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Relay to Pelt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. So they're in front 4-0. Leading off the inning, Evan Longoria. And they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And there's ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
Now batting, number 16.
Stepping up to the plate, Aramis Garcia. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Waka looks in, and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run, 9 driven in.
He may be down 2-0 after those first.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail here 4-0. Reyes Maranta enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Maranta.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Count is 1-2 now. Liner towards second. Right to him for the first down.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Striding into the box, Wilson Ramos singled home a run in his last time up. From the stretch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Nope.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Flores has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 9.
Into the box. Brandon Nimmo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Puig's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 4-0. Brandon Crawford digging in next. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ramos moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Davis near the bag at third. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder
at the plate, Hunter Pence. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
One of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Yasiel Puig is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A 1-1 count to Puig. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Last strike here for the Giants. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch there.
He's got it, and the Mets have run their win 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
4-0 the score tonight. The New York Mets took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Michael Wacha earns win number 7 on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Giants, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Michael Wacha. His record is now 7-1. The loss goes to Johnny Cueto. He falls to 5-9. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.